Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we have this Toyota Corolla. It's a 1.4 petrol and we're going to give it a full service. We're going to do air filter, oil and spark plugs. So I'm going to run you through it here. So just for the air filter, just down here, a little clip, and in the back here you probably can't see, there's another little clip, and then you just pull up and push forward. There you go. So we'll see now. Not overly bad, but could definitely do with a change. Right, I'll get you set up for the oil change now. We'll drop the oil and take the oil filter out and we'll change that. Now, so we're under the car here. We have the sump nut. That's a 14 mil, I believe. Check it now. Yeah, so that's a 14 mil. Now, can we? So we'll let that drain and then I'll get working on the oil filter. Now let's finish draining. Get the plug back in. Just snug it up, you don't need to over tighten it. Let's give it a wipe down. We can check it later then for leaks. Now what I've got a habit of doing is marking everything after I've them snug down. Just to remind me I have it done. Now we'll get set up here for the oil filter. Okay, so we're on to the oil filter, which is here. Now we have these cups. There is different ones from the newer model Toyota. I think they're stupid filter housing, but this one is grand as the normal filter. We have these cups that go onto it, but I'm going to try and see. Sometimes you can just pull them by hand. Yeah, it's moving. It's a blueprint filter as well, good filter. I'll just let that drain for a second. Now we have the new filter and I have it marked. So what we need to do is just get a small bit of new or old oil and just rub it along the seal here, so it seats in nicely when you tighten it. And there's no need to over tighten these as well, it's just hand tight. Spin it on there and give it a couple of turns. That's it there now. And just give it a wipe down. Now I've oil all over my hands. That's my own fault for not wearing my gloves. But I'll give this a wash down as well, just to make sure it's grand. One more. That's it there now. Okay, so next on we're going to go up and do we're going to fill it with the oil, and then we'll do the spark plugs. Now, so we're on to topping up the oil now. This particular car calls for 3.7 litres of oil. So we'll start filling. What I'll do is I'll put in 3.5, and then I'll just top up I'll let it run for a few minutes and let the oil filter fill, and then I'll check it and I'll top it up then. This little filler is handy. Bought it recently, I don't know, it was a tenner on sale or something. Okay, so we're on to the spark plugs now. And these little 10mm nuts here, we just need to get these out. Well, we need to get the clips off first. Sometimes these can be very finicky. 1 second there now. You can just get a flathead screwdriver and just give it a slight little lift. There's 1, 2, there's 3, and 4. You have to be very, very careful with these little pins. You don't break the little clips. Not the end of the world, but rather you didn't. So we have a 10. Oh, this one was loose. Okay, so these are coming out fairly easy. If they're a bit tight, you can just give them a little twist side to side and pull up at the same time. Coil packs, that's the name. I think I'm going to need, I need to remove the rail. So instead of 10mm it is. I thought I'd get away without the rail. Is there another one here? There is. There you go, so just push the rail aside. There we go. And it's a, I don't know, can you see that there? It's a 16mm socket for the spark plug. There you go. And they're new, oh, sorry. Whoa. That's a new spark plug socket I bought. It's magnetic. We'll see how good it is now in a second. Oh yeah. So it's one. Sometimes this cowling can get in the way, but if you have kind of a wobble socket, will be enough to cover it. And plugs are not too bad. I don't know how this overhead shot is looking. It's my new camera, the DJI Action 4. So I'm still getting used to it, so you'll have to forgive me with the camera angles. You'll probably see nothing half the time. That's a bit cruddy. And number 4. Bit of a head cold as well, so I'll be sniffling and coughing constantly. Time of year now for it. I see my customers getting ready for Halloween. Right, so enough talking. New spark plugs. Just be nice and gentle putting this down. Make sure it goes in by hand as well. And then you can snug it up. I'll check the torque settings on it. I'm not 100% sure. So it's 1. It's 2. Just give them 1 or 2 turns back, and just to make sure the seat in, like you should be able to run them all the way in by hand. If you're getting any resistance, just stop, run it back out and do it again. And number 4. You'll feel it when you know it's in place. Now you feel it, and then it hits the crush washer. And then just give it a snug up after that. I think it's like 15 or 20 Newton meters. I can't see the specs here at the moment, but I'll double check them before I lock it all down. So we get them back in. We get that rail back on as well then. Okay, the rail is the easiest part. Just going to go get my ratchet and I'm going to run them down with that. Now, Now, it's as simple as that. And just plug them back in, wait for the click. That's it, and all that's left is to fire it up. So, okay folks, so that's a air filter, oil filter and spark plugs on a 2010 Toyota Corolla. It's a 1.4. So if this video was any good to you or any help at all, please give us a like and subscribe, and share this video if all possible. Every little bit helps. Thank you.